morning, y'all. So today is June 11th. Excuse how I'm looking. I am not a morning person at all. So I literally roll out the bed and I get dressed and I leave the house. That's it. So I am on my way to two appointments today. The first appointment is an ultrasound and a biopsy. So they want to do an ultrasound and a biopsy on the left and the right breast. The breast cancer is in the left breast, but they saw something on the MRI. The last time I did the MRI, they did see something on the right side that did not alarm them, but they just want to make sure that it hasn't spread it. So that is where I'm on my way to now. And after that, in the same office, same building, I will be getting a bone scan as well. That is going to be right after the mammogram, and biopsy is going to be right after that. And that is to make sure that the cancer has not spread to my bones. So yeah, yesterday I got a CAT scan, a upper body CAT scan to make sure it hasn't spread anywhere. And then the day before that, I got an echo. They had to check my heart to make sure that everything is strong and it's pumping the way it's supposed to be before they start me on chemo and these medications. So yeah, that is where I'm on my way to now. Don't want to record and drive, so I will let y'all know when I make it to the doctor's appointment. Bye.
A lot of boring math later.
Hey y'all, so I am at home. I did not come back to finish recording. I really wasn't able to record as much as I thought I would be, because I was in and out of appointments. I had the bone scan. So what they do there is they inject silicone into my veins, and then they use that radiation to take a picture of my full body skeletal system. But the thing with that is they give you the injection and then you have to come back like 3 to 4 hours later because the stuff will have been settled in. So after I got the injection for that, I left and I had a biopsy and a mammogram. And I am so sore. That's why I wasn't able to record after I left, because I was hungry. I was tired. I got there at 8 o'clock this morning, and I didn't leave till about 2 o'clock. So I was so tired. I was so hungry. So yeah, so have the silicone injection for the bone scan, but he was like, you can come back at 12. So I was like, okay, I'll go to my next appointment, which was in the same building. So I went there and I got a mammogram, and I had like 3 mammograms on both sides. And then they did the biopsies on both sides as well. So they, on the left side, they did it on my lymph nodes under my arm, and they did the side of my breast. And then on the right side, they did it on like the inner part of my breast as well. And I am so sore. Like, they numb you up really good, but then they take this long it's like a staple gun almost, but and so it has a long needle at the end, and they go into your skin, the spot where the mass is, and they are like pulling samples of it out, and it's like this jerk like literally like a staple gun. So they click it and you can feel it, but like you're numb, but it's just like pressure that you're feeling. And so they take like 3 or 4 bite-sized samples off and they do that on each lump, on each mass that they see. And so they did that, like I said, they saw a mass on my lymph nodes under my left arm. So they do that, and then after they take the sample, they go back in with these metal clips, these little metal clips, literally like a staple gun, and they leave that marker there. So if anybody else does a mammogram on me in the future, they'll already know that that spot has been biopsied before. So yeah, and you literally have like a hole in your skin until it heals up. So I was like bleeding everywhere. Luckily I wore some black pants, so yeah, and my shirt, I wore this shirt, so you couldn't really tell under my clothes, but they had to keep changing out my bandages because I kept bleeding through the bandages. And then so that took about 2 hours. I would say that took about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours total. And so I got done with that about right at 12:30. So then I went back upstairs to finish up the bone scan. By this time I am exhausted. Like, I had been getting poked all day. It was a lot. Like, it was a lot, and I'm there by myself because my fiance is at home with our daughter, and I don't want to, like I said, I had been up there since 8 o'clock and she was asleep when I left, so I didn't want to wake them up and drag her up there. So yeah, I was just there by myself. I got lost. One of the information desk ladies, they had to draw me a map to get around. Like, y'all, it was a lot. But by the time I got to the bone scan was only about 20-30 minutes total. And you lay on the table. It's kind of like a CAT scan. You lay on the table and you go back and forth through the little machine. But it's not closed in like the MRI or the CAT scan sometimes is. It's not like a closed in. It's literally like a circle, and you're just going through it, and it's taking a full body picture of your skeletal system. So yeah, so I'm done. I hope I'm done with tests for now, because I guess after last week's test and this week's test, my next appointment is with the oncologist on next Friday. Just going over everything, what the chemo treatments will look like, what the nurses will be doing, and all of that. So I'll be there for a while just to get me prepared, because they're saying that my first chemo appointment will be on the 23rd. So yeah, it's coming up. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. I've been watching other videos on YouTube of women that are going through exactly what I'm going through or have gone through it, and just watching their videos have been so inspiring. One of my favorites, her name is My Favorite PO, or is it Your Favorite PO? It might be Your Favorite PO. And she had the same diagnosis that I have. She had HER2 positive a few years ago, and now 3 weeks ago, I believe, she got diagnosed again with breast cancer, but this time it's triple negative. And that is just so crazy to me. Like, your diagnosis can change. That's so crazy to me. But I've been watching her videos from the first time she got it to now when she just got re-diagnosed, and just seeing her positive spirit and just her energy is just, it's contagious. Like, I was like, yes, I have to start vlogging, because the way that she is using this as a way to just like process your thoughts, process everything you're going through, but also just using it as a reminder to yourself when you come back 3 to 4 years later at where you were and where you will be in the future. Like, that's exactly why I'm doing this. So yeah, I am going to just use this as a way, like I said, to update everybody, and just to also be a reminder for myself, for my daughter to come look back on as she gets older. But yeah, I will keep y'all updated on any other appointments that I have in the future coming up. And I'm just praying for anybody and everybody that's going through this right now. Any type of cancer. Like, it sucks. It sucks. But we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. I trust and believe that. So I hope y'all have a good night. I am going to finish off some pizza, watch a movie. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all next time.